Reverend Phoenix Coffin Williams, aka Aduji High Corral. And we joined with a special guest today, the Most Reverend Lady Alyssa Maxon Kemp, our first priestess of the Correllian tradition, my counterpart. And if you are here for this week's episode of Fridays with Phoenix. And if you've been here for the past several weeks, you know that we have been dedicating this time to the exploration and the celebration of Kemetic spirituality, or the pantheon of ancient Egypt. Today, we are going to make use of a special moment that all Correllians are going through right now. We are going to talk about the view of living and dying and moving on from the Kemetic perspective. And we're going to do that in the context of the passing of Lady Crystal. So if you were with us on Monday, then you know that we did our first service for her out in the open, out in a public park for everybody to see, bikes and dogs and puppies and children or whatever out and about doing their due. This one is going to be both a teaching moment and a celebrating moment. Before we begin, though, Lady Alyssa, what you been up to?
A lot of work for Lady Crystal.
Mm-hmm.
And general life.
Mm-hmm. What else is up? We haven't seen you in a minute. Give us an update.
I know. It's nice to come on and be here. I love this topic for today too.
Behold, I cleanse you, a creature of earth, casting out all negativity and impurities that may lie herein. I do neutralize any untoward vibrations that may be attached to you, O creature of earth, and I do charge, bless, and consecrate you to this work. I do cleanse you, O creature of water, casting out all negativity and impurities that may lie herein. And I do charge, bless, and consecrate you to this work. Behold, the earth is pure, and the water is pure. Purity into purity, then, and purity be blessed. So mote it be.
So mote it be.
Cleanse this space, making it right for our working, removing any vibrations, and cleaning up any messes. Making the space appropriate as a meeting space for the gods and the mighty ones we shall know. Ready to do the fire?
Yeah. Behold, I do exercise you, creature of fire, casting out from you any impurities which may lie within. And I do bless and consecrate you to this work.
And the incense?
Behold, I do exercise you, O creature of air, casting out from you any impurities that lie within. And I do bless and consecrate you to this work. Behold, the fire is pure. Behold, the air is pure. Purity into purity, then, and purity be blessed.
So mote it be.
So mote it be.
I do charge this space. I charge this space. I charge this space.
I swear I can smell your incense right now.
Charge this space. Space is charged, so mote it be.
So mote it be.
Behold, the great lightning bolt, the phallus of the god. Behold it and beware. All who would do harm or impede this sacred working, I banish you, I cast you out, and I forbid you to return. By my will, as the focus of the combined will of the Corellian High Priesthood, I bar this place to all that is injurious in our right. And I do cut apart a place between the worlds of mankind and the mighty ones we shall know. A holy enclosure to contain the energies we shall raise herein. A circle of art for this purpose. The circle is cast. So mote it
So
be.
mote it be.
Hmm.
Ooh.
All
You
right.
got that one memorized.
Huh?
You got that one memorized.
All right. Do you want to call East?
Yeah. Hail to the guardians of the watchtowers of the east. Hail to the dawn and the first light. Do call upon you and ask you to bless this space. We bid you hail and welcome.
Hail and welcome. Hail to you, beloved powers of the South, powers of fire and passion, manifestation and movement. I do call upon you to enter this sacred space and be here with us. Lend your power and energy to this rite. Powers of fire, hail and welcome.
Hail and welcome.
You want to do west?
Hail to the guardians of the watchtower of the west. Land of the setting sun, all of the colors of the sunset, we do call upon you. Ask that you bring your energy and your will to join in our rite today. Powers of the West, we do bid you hail and welcome.
Hail and welcome. I do call upon you, trusted and beloved powers of the North, powers of earth, of stability, of integration. I do call upon you to enter this sacred space, be here with me, and aid this sacred working. Lend your guidance, your protection, your aid at this time. Powers of earth, hail and welcome.
Hail and welcome.
Hail, ancestors, blood of my blood and spirit of my spirit, I know you are with me. Blessed is the name we share, and yours is the honor. I do pay homage to your struggle and give thanks for your grace. I reach out at this time to the spirits of the Corellian ancestors, previous aunties, uncles, mothers, fathers, brothers, friends, relatives in spirit and in blood. I call upon you to be here, to witness this working, pray alongside us, as our discarnate are wanting to do. Receive the lights and the incense and the water that we make for you, as we strengthen you and invigorate you, and empower you to do your sacred working as our guides and our teachers. Beloved ancestors, hail and welcome.
Hail and welcome.
This particular service is both an example and an actual service. So all the energies that are raised herein from our time, our energy, our attention, our candles, all of that is absolutely being directed towards our beloved at this time for the betterment of her and her transition and the entire great family. In the view of ancient Egypt, death was not an end, but a profound transition. A journey from the Duat, the realm of the dead, toward potential eternal life. The deceased entered the underworld as a kat, a corpse, but their spiritual components persisted. The ka, or life force, required sustenance from offerings, while the ba, or personality, which was often depicted as a human-headed bird, could travel between the tomb and afterlife. The ak, the transfigured spirit, represented the ultimate goal, reunion with the divine. Central to this journey was the weighing of the heart before Osiris. The heart is the seat of memory and morality, and it was weighed against the feather of Mayat, which is truth. If the heart proved heavier than the feather, burdened by Isfet, which is chaos and falsehood, then the monstrous demon Amit would devour the soul, annihilating it and its chances for eternity. If balanced, the deceased became Ma'akeru, true of voice, and proceeded to the field of reeds, which is also known as Ahru. And this is a paradisical mirror of earthly life where the justified dead lived among the gods. The body itself mattered profoundly. Mummification preserved the Khat as a vessel for the Ka, while spells from the Book of the Dead, a personalized guidebook, navigated the Duat's perils. Tombs served as eternal homes equipped with provisions, texts, images, all to sustain the deceased. For us, as modern pagans, we can approach this not particularly as dogma, but as a living metaphor. Death strips away illusion, forcing the soul to confront its own mayat, its own truth. The weighing asks whether we lived with integrity, not perfection. The field of reeds isn't a distant heaven, but a state of akhud, harmony with cosmic order. The gods don't judge from afar, they are the process of transformation itself. And death, then, is the ultimate alchemical work, the dissolution of the self into its essential divine components. In the Egyptian tradition, Asar, also known as Osiris, and Anpu, also known as Anubis, serve as complementary divine guides through death's threshold, each embodying distinct but interconnected roles in the soul's transformation. Anpu presides over the immediate visceral encounter with death. As Lord of the Embalming, Tent, and Guardian of Cemeteries, he receives the newly departed with jackal-headed vigilance. He oversees the mummification process, the sacred preservation of the Khat, the anchors, the Khat, and the Ba. In the weighing of the heart, Anpu operates the scales with technical precision, ensuring the mechanism of judgment functions correctly. He is the psychopomp in the truest sense, the one who walks beside the confused dead and knows the Duat's hidden paths, who protects against the chaos that threatens souls in transit. His role is intimate, immediate, and protective. The first divine face the deceased encounters. Asar, by contrast, represents the destination and the transformed state. Slain and resurrected, he is the temple for every deceased person who becomes an Osiris so-and-so. When one becomes an Osiris so-and-so, what happens is Osiris is added to the front of their name and it becomes like a kind of an epithet for them. Mm-hmm. He sits enthroned in the Hall of Judgment, the green-skinned king of the underworld who has already conquered death. Where Anpu manages the process, Asar embodies the outcome. Eternal life through integration with divine order. He welcomes the justified into the field of reeds, offering not escape from death, but its transcendence. Together, they form a complete arc. Anpu shepherds the raw, frightened soul through the dissolution and judgment. Asar receives the transfigured Ak into eternal community and cannot function without the other. Anpu without destination would leave souls wandering, and Asar without a gatekeeper would have no Ma'akaheru to welcome. So, Asar, Lord of the Western Gate, who died and rose in greenskin state, hear now this call across the veil, where flesh grows still and spirits sail. You who were torn and made complete, who knows the dark and is still sweet, take Lady Crystal into your care, guide her through the midnight air. Let her heart be light as Ma'at's feather, their name remembered, their soul held together. Wash them in the waters of your becoming, where death is birth and silence is humming. Green Lord, enthroned in truth's deep hall, let them not stumble, let them not fall. Make them, Osiris crystal, in your field, where sorrow ends and wounds are healed, by the crook and flail that you bear, by the love that held you there. Open wide the western door, let them walk in peace once more. So mote it be in Mayat's name,
So mote it
as
be.
it was, is now, and ever the same. So mote it be.
So mote it be.
Anpu, Lord of the sacred way, with jackal eyes that pierce the gray, hear this call as breath grows still, and guide Lady Crystal through the dark until the eastern dawn breaks in their face. You who know the hidden place, the winding paths where shadows speak, walk beside them, strong and sleek. Guard their ka through desert night, keep their ba in steady flight. Let no isfet bar the road, no serpent coil, no heavy load. Lord of embalming, wise and just, in your black hands hold their trust. Balance true the heart's deep weight, let no dread become their fate. Open now the western door, lead them through to evermore. Jackal headed, star by star, show them who they truly are. So mote it be by moon and tomb, may Anpu guide them through the gloom. So mote it be.
So mote it be.
Hmm. Lady Isis, blessed be, and lend your powers unto thee, that we can move and we can shake and we can grant our beloved grace. Lady Isis, hail and welcome.
Hail and welcome.
God greater than us, nor is the goddess greater than the god, but both are equal, and neither is complete without the other. So mote it be.
So mote it be.
Aset, Lady of the Throne, whose wings enfold what flesh has known, hear this call as Lady Crystal departs. Gather them within your heart. Great of magic, Queen of tears, who sought her Lord through 7 years. You know the ache of love's cruel sever, the desperate search, the endless never. With your wings of kite and flame, shield the soul that knows no name. With your voice that wakes the dead, speak the spells that must be said. Lady who pierced the broken whole, restore the fragments of their soul. Gather Ba and Ka and Name, bind them in eternal flame. Mother, sister, widow, queen, keep them safe where they have been. Through the dew-aught starless night, by their torch, their only light. At the weighing, stand beside, let your love their heart confide. Plead for them before the throne that they be not alone. Alone. Throne, goddess, hear your prayer. Carry Lady Crystal in your care. So mote it be by star and throne, Aset, bring your child home. So mote it
So
be.
mote it be.
Feather light upon the scale. Heart be true, let truth prevail. No deceit to weigh you down. Pass in peace to glory's crown. Mayat awaits with open hand. Enter now the sacred land. Mouth is opened, eyes can see, Ba takes wing, and soul flies free. Bread and beer upon the stone, You shall never walk alone. Ka is fed, the words are said. Rise now from your silent bed. Sedge and reed in green fields grow, where the blessed dead now go. Sail the sky with Ra's bright boat, keep the sunlit path afloat. Aru awaits with water sweet, where the justified find their seat. Walk in beauty, walk in light, dawn eternal ends your night. These words are spoken for our beloved Lady Crystal. May your soul find ascension and flight as you enter enlightenment and receive the rewards that await a treasured and elevated and uplifted and loved ancestor. In the name of Ma'at and the Shatout Nater, so mote it be.
So mote it be.
Anything you want to add?
Yes. Taweret, you are the goddess of birth and rebirth, the threshold that marks the edge of life and death. Protector and guardian of the dead as they make their way. We ask you to enfold Lady Crystal in your generous bosom. Guide her toward her elevation. Allow her to find the waters of rebirth and return to us when she is refreshed and ready. Hail Taweret, hail Lady Crystal.
Yeah,
So mote it be.
so mote it be. I just got an insight. I was mentally tuning into Anpu energy and Asar energy and Aset energy. And Anpu stepped forward with a bit of an insight. Since none of us right now know where we are on the path or on the journey, why are we quick to believe that this is not an afterlife from a life that came before? Imagine for a second that you were ushered into this incarnation following a period of time from a previous incarnation. It is appropriate and necessary to understand the role of reincarnation and the progression of the soul. For every next life will mirror the life before to some degree until what is captured, what is remembered, what is lived through, what are challenges are coasted through with divine precision. Each soul does not stay in the field of reeds forever. You gain access, you drink your fill, but then you go on to do what your soul has to do. At some point, we will all be returned to our original state of union, of singleness. And then even after that, there's another journey. So check back in at the end of the next aeon. The words of Anpu. So mote it be.
So mote it be.
All right. I don't know. I think we could dismiss. From this sacred space, I do dismiss our divinities. From your presence back to our regular lives, I set us free. With dismissals to Mother Goddess, Father God, and to Anpu. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Be ready to return, should we call again. But we depart now with peace always being between us. Hail and farewell.
Hail and farewell.
Hail ancestors, blood of my blood and spirit of my spirit, I know you are with me. Blessed is the name we share in yours is the honor. I do pay homage to your struggle. We give thanks for your grace. Most sacred and beloved ancestors, thank you for being here. Thank you for receiving these offerings and the prayers that we have made, and thank you for your presence and your guidance in our lives at this time and at all times. Right now, I do license you to depart from this place. Go now. Be ready to come when I call you again. But until then, let peace always be between us. Hail and farewell.
Hail and farewell.
Okay. I do release you, O powers of the north, powers of earth, of stability, of integration. I thank you for being here, lending us your guidance, your protection, your aid at this time. Go now, and let peace always be between us. Powers of earth, hail and farewell.
Powers of the west. Gate to the afterlife and the setting sun. We thank you for your presence. Your heavy and cleansing energy. We bid you hail and farewell.
Hail and farewell. Hail to you, powers of the south, powers of fire, passion, manifestation. I do thank you for being here, lending us your guidance, your protection, and your aid at this time. I do hereby license you to depart. Go now, and let peace always be between us. Powers of fire, hail and farewell.
Hail to the east and the rising sun. We thank you for your presence and your aid in this ritual and at all times. We do release you and bid you hail and farewell.
Hail and farewell. As above,
So below,
as without,
so within,
as the universe.
so the soul.
The circle is open but never broken. Merry do we meet,
Merry we part, and merry we meet again.
So mote it be.
So mote it be.
Thank you, sis, for being here for this episode and this segment. Thanks for those who have joined in wherever you are joining from. Hopefully you found this enjoyable, educational. Hopefully it helped you deepen your personal understanding of how we regard life, death, and rebirth. And keep a lookout for more Fridays with Phoenix, more Kemetic studies. Keep a lookout for more from the Corellian tradition and from Witch School. Until next time, may you blessed be.
Blessed be.